Why you understand English but can't speak it. Hello everyone and welcome back. Have you ever watched an English movie and understood most of it, but when someone asked you to speak English, you suddenly couldn't say anything? If your answer is yes, don't worry. Millions of English learners face the same problem. Today we're going to understand why this happens and, more importantly, how you can fix it. Let's begin. Many students spend years learning English grammar. They memorize hundreds of vocabulary words. They watch YouTube videos every day. They read books and even complete English courses. But when it's time to speak, they freeze. Why? Because understanding English and speaking English are two completely different skills. Think about it like learning to drive a car. You can read every driving book in the world, but until you actually sit behind the wheel and practice, you won't become a confident driver. English works the same way. Listening and reading help you understand the language. Speaking is a separate skill that only improves through practice. The first mistake most learners make is waiting for perfect English. They think, I'll start speaking when my grammar becomes perfect. But perfect grammar doesn't come before speaking. It comes because of speaking. Children don't study grammar before they start talking. They make mistakes. They learn from those mistakes. And slowly they become fluent. You can do exactly the same. Another common mistake is translating every sentence from your native language into English. This takes too much time. Instead of thinking in English, your brain keeps switching between two languages. That's why speaking feels slow and stressful. A better habit is to think in simple English. For example, instead of thinking in Urdu and translating, just look around your room and describe what you see. This is my chair. My laptop is on the table. I need a glass of water. Small sentences build big confidence. The next problem is fear. Many learners are afraid of making mistakes. They worry about pronunciation. They worry about grammar. They worry about what other people will think. But remember this. Every fluent English speaker made thousands of mistakes while learning. Mistakes are not your enemy. They are your teacher. If you never make mistakes, you never discover what needs improvement. Now let's talk about vocabulary. Many people try to memorize thousands of difficult words. But daily conversations don't use complicated vocabulary. Instead, focus on the most common English words and phrases. Learn expressions like, I agree. That makes sense. Can you repeat that? I'm not sure. I'll think about it. Native speakers use these expressions every single day. Another powerful habit is shadowing. Choose a short English video. Listen to one sentence. Pause the video. Repeat the sentence exactly as the speaker says it. Copy the pronunciation. Copy the speed. Copy the emotion. Do this every day for 10 minutes. You'll notice your speaking improve much faster. Reading aloud is another excellent exercise. Take a simple English article. Read it slowly. Then read it again with better pronunciation. Finally, try reading naturally. This builds confidence and improves fluency at the same time. You should also record your own voice. Many students avoid this because they don't like hearing themselves. But recording is one of the fastest ways to improve. You'll notice pronunciation mistakes that you never realized before. Then you can correct them. Consistency is the real secret. Studying English for 4 hours on one day, and then stopping for a week won't help much. Practicing 20 or 30 minutes every day is far more effective. Small daily progress creates big long-term results. Remember this. Fluency is not about speaking fast. Fluency is about expressing your ideas clearly and confidently. Take your time. Speak naturally. Don't rush. Every conversation is practice. Every mistake is progress. Every sentence makes you a better speaker. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start speaking today, even if your English isn't perfect. Because the only way to become a fluent English speaker is to actually speak English. Thank you so much for watching. If you've been learning English for months or even years but still don't feel confident speaking it, today's lesson is for you. Many people think learning English requires expensive courses or studying for hours every day. The truth is much simpler. Small daily habits can completely change your English. Today, I'll share 7 habits that successful English learners follow every day. Let's get started. Reading is one of the easiest ways to improve your vocabulary and grammar naturally. You don't need to read difficult novels. Start with simple English stories, news articles, blogs, or short conversations. Even reading for 10 minutes every day can introduce you to new words and sentence patterns. The more you read, the more familiar English becomes. Soon, you'll start using these words naturally in your own speaking. Many learners focus only on speaking, but great speakers are also great listeners. Listen to English podcasts, YouTube videos, interviews, documentaries, or audiobooks. Pay attention to pronunciation. Notice how native speakers connect words. Listen to their rhythm and intonation. Your ears need training before your mouth becomes fluent. Imagine learning the word decision. That's useful. But learning the phrase make a decision is much better. Instead of memorizing mistake, learn make a mistake. Instead of only learning attention, learn pay attention. Learning complete phrases helps you speak naturally and confidently. This is exactly how native speakers use English. You don't always need a partner to practice English. Talk to yourself. Describe your day. Explain what you're doing. Talk about your plans. For example, I'm making breakfast. Today I have a busy schedule. I want to finish my work before evening. Speaking alone removes fear and builds confidence. Habit number 5. Keep an English diary. Every night, write 5 or 10 simple sentences. Write about your day. Write about your goals. Write about something interesting you learned. Don't worry about mistakes. Writing helps organize your thoughts and improves your grammar naturally. Over time, you'll notice that your sentences become longer and more accurate. Habit number 6. Review what you learn. Many students keep learning new vocabulary, but never review old words. As a result, they forget everything. Instead, spend 5 minutes every day reviewing yesterday's vocabulary. Repeat old words. Use them in new sentences. Revision is the key to long-term memory. Habit number 7. Never stop practicing. This is the most important habit. English is not a subject you finish. It's a skill you develop. Some days you'll feel motivated. Other days you won't. Practice anyway. Even 15 or 20 minutes every day is enough if you stay consistent. Remember, consistency beats intensity. Small progress every day is much better than studying for hours once a week. Now let me share one final piece of advice. Don't compare yourself with other learners. Everyone learns at a different speed. Some people improve quickly. Others take more time. The important thing is to keep moving forward. Every new word you learn, every conversation you have, every book you read, every video you watch, brings you one step closer to fluency. Success in English doesn't happen overnight. It happens one day at a time. So stay patient. Keep learning. Keep speaking. Keep believing in yourself. One day, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. Thank you for watching. If you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss a new English lesson. Until next time, keep practicing, keep improving, and keep speaking English every day. Bilkul. Yahan Ek or YouTube voiceover style script. Hi. Topic. Stop translating in your mind, think in English naturally. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another English learning lesson. Let me ask you a simple question. When someone speaks English to you, do you first translate the sentence into your native language before understanding it? And when you want to reply, do you first think in your native language, and then translate it into English? If yes, then this habit is slowing down your English speaking. Today, you'll learn how to stop translating and start thinking directly in English. Let's begin. When we start learning a new language, translation is completely normal. It helps us understand new words and basic grammar. But after some time, translation becomes a habit. And that habit makes speaking slow. Imagine someone asks you, "What did you do yesterday?" Instead of answering immediately, your brain starts translating. First, you think in your native language. Then you search for English words. Then you arrange the grammar. Finally, you speak. This process takes several seconds. That's why conversations become difficult. Fluent English speakers don't translate. They think directly in English. The good news is, you can train your brain to do the same. Start with simple objects around you. Look at your room. Don't think about their names in your native language. Think only in English. Chair, table, window, door, laptop, bottle, fan. Now make simple sentences. The window is open. My phone is charging. There is a book on the table. Keep everything simple. Next, describe your daily routine in English. When you wake up, say, I am getting out of bed. I am brushing my teeth. I am making breakfast. I am leaving for work. These small thoughts train your brain to think without translating. Another great exercise is asking yourself questions. What am I doing right now? What will I eat today? What should I learn next? Then answer those questions in English. Don't worry if your sentences are short. Short and correct is much better than long and confusing. Pictures are another excellent practice tool. Look at any picture. Describe everything you can see. Talk about the people. Talk about the weather. Talk about the colors. Talk about the actions. This improves both vocabulary and speaking. You should also learn complete phrases instead of single words. Instead of learning only the word hungry, learn the sentence, I'm feeling hungry. Instead of learning late, learn, I'm running late. Complete phrases help your brain speak automatically. One important thing to remember is this. Don't worry about perfect grammar while thinking. Your goal is communication. The more you think in English, the more natural grammar becomes. Practice every day. Even 10 minutes is enough. Your brain learns through repetition. At first, it will feel difficult. After a few weeks, it becomes easier. After a few months, you'll notice something amazing. You'll start answering simple questions without translating. That's the moment you know you're making real progress. Remember, fluency doesn't come from memorizing grammar rules. It comes from using English every single day. So challenge yourself. From today, spend at least 10 minutes thinking only in English. No translation. No fear. Just simple English. Your future self will thank you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and keep practicing English every single day. See you in the next lesson. Topic: Why your English isn't improving and how to fix it. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another English lesson. Have you ever felt like you're studying English every day, but still not improving? You learn new vocabulary. You watch English videos. You study grammar. But after months of hard work, you still don't feel confident. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Today, we'll talk about the real reasons why your English isn't improving and what you can do to change that. Let's begin. The first reason is learning without using. Many students spend hours reading grammar books and memorizing vocabulary, but they rarely use what they learn. Knowledge without practice disappears quickly. If you learn 10 new words today, use each one in a sentence. Say those sentences aloud. Write them down. Use them in a conversation. The more you use English, the faster it becomes part of your memory. The second reason is trying to learn too much at once. Some learners try to study grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, listening, speaking, reading, and writing all in one day. After a few days, they feel overwhelmed. Instead, focus on one skill at a time. For example, spend 20 minutes listening. Then spend 10 minutes speaking. Finally, review a few new words. Simple and consistent practice is much more effective. The third reason is being afraid of making mistakes. Many learners stay silent because they want every sentence to be perfect. But silence never improves speaking. Every mistake teaches you something new. The fastest learners are usually the ones who make the most mistakes because they keep practicing. Don't wait for perfection. Start speaking now. The fourth reason is using English only during study time. English shouldn't exist only in your notebook. Bring English into your daily life. Change your phone language to English. Watch English videos. Read English headlines. Listen to English songs. Think in English while walking, cooking, or traveling. The more English becomes part of your daily routine, the more natural it will feel. Another common mistake is giving up too early. Many learners expect to become fluent in a few months. When they don't see quick results, they lose motivation. Remember this. Learning a language is a journey, not a race. Every day you practice, you're improving, even if you can't see it immediately. Progress often happens slowly, and then suddenly, one day, you'll understand a conversation that once seemed impossible. You'll answer a question without translating. You'll read an article with confidence. These small victories are signs that you're growing. So celebrate every step forward. Don't compare yourself with others. Compare yourself with the person you were last month. Can you understand more English now? Can you speak a little longer? Can you remember more words? If the answer is yes, then you're making progress. Success doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from being consistent. Practice every day. Stay curious. Keep learning. Keep speaking. And most importantly, never stop believing in yourself. Your English will improve. Maybe not overnight. Maybe not next week. But if you keep going, fluency is only a matter of time. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who is learning English. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Topic: the biggest mistake English learners make. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another English learning lesson. Today, I want to talk about one mistake that almost every English learner makes. This mistake slows down your progress without you even realizing it. And the good news is that once you fix it, your English can improve much faster. So let's begin. Many students believe that learning English is all about memorizing grammar rules. They spend hours reading grammar books. They complete exercises. They memorize definitions. They solve hundreds of questions. But when someone asks them a simple question in English, they struggle to answer. Why does this happen? Because knowing grammar is not the same as using grammar. Imagine someone gives you a cookbook. You read every recipe carefully. You memorize every ingredient. Does that make you a great chef? Of course not. You become a good cook only when you enter the kitchen and start cooking. English works exactly the same way. You learn by using it, not by only studying it. This doesn't mean grammar is unimportant. Grammar is necessary. It helps you build correct sentences. But grammar should support your speaking, not replace it. Many learners spend 90% of their time studying, and only 10% practicing. Try changing that. Spend less time memorizing. Spend more time using English. Speak every day. Read every day. Listen every day. Write every day. These 4 skills work together. When you listen more, your pronunciation improves. When you read more, your vocabulary grows. When you write more, your grammar becomes stronger. When you speak more, your confidence increases. Everything is connected. Another mistake is learning random vocabulary. Students often memorize long lists of words they never use. A better strategy is to learn vocabulary by topic. For example, learn words related to travel. Then practice speaking about travel. Next, learn vocabulary about food. Then talk about your favorite meals. This method helps you remember words much longer because you use them in real situations. Let's talk about confidence. Confidence doesn't appear before practice. It appears because of practice. Many people say, "I'll speak English when I become confident." But the truth is the opposite. You become confident by speaking English. Even if your sentences are short. Even if you make mistakes. Every conversation makes you stronger. Another powerful habit is asking questions. Whenever you learn a new word, don't stop there. Ask yourself, how can I use this word? Can I make 3 different sentences with it? Can I use it while talking to someone today? This simple habit helps you remember vocabulary naturally. Remember, learning English is not about collecting information. It's about building a skill. And every skill becomes stronger through repetition. The people who become fluent are not always the smartest. They are the most consistent. They show up every day. They practice even when they don't feel motivated. They keep going even when progress feels slow. That is the real secret to fluency. So, from today, stop trying to be perfect. Start trying to be consistent. Read 1 page. Learn 5 useful words. Listen to 10 minutes of English. Speak for 5 minutes. Repeat this every day. These small habits may seem simple, but over time they create amazing results. Months from now, you'll realize that speaking English feels easier. You'll understand more. You'll respond faster. And most importantly, you'll enjoy using English. Thank you so much for watching. If this lesson helped you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends who are learning English. Keep practicing. Keep improving. And remember, every day is another opportunity to become a better English speaker. See you in the next lesson.